Good morning, everyone. So, we have a gratitude list today that I've been working on for a couple months. I've been on a very long, fun, and exciting journey that God's seen fit to put me on this year. Started last year, December, November. So we got November. Yeah, it was around Thanksgiving. It was a week after Thanksgiving whenever I left. And I went the most southern route to get to Washington State to miss all the snow. So I went down through New Mexico, Arizona, been through Texas, Nevada, Area 51. This is my favorite place to go on the West Coast anyways. Other than Washington State, where some beautiful friends of mine, Alan, and Anne-Marie, took me and my 4 youngest children in for about a week, and then I went to a domestic violence shelter there. And I'll tell you what, Tanya, the house mom, basically, she's a lifesaver. She was the most amazing lady I've ever met in my whole life. She was a lover. She tended to us ladies, and no matter how much stress we were going through, she helped us through it. There were several ladies there that just helped us so much. And I'm so grateful. And whenever it was time for me to get up and go, they helped me get up and go. And all those people by Paulsbo, Washington, that helped me and gave me a helping hand to get to where I am now, or at least back home. Let's see, I got stuck in the snow in Kansas, and those police officers they rescued me and my babies at almost midnight in 4 foot of snow, and this one gentleman, and I'm so sorry I can't remember his name right now, but he ran with at least 2 of my infant babies, they're not infant anymore, they're toddlers, but he ran with them. He ran with them for over a quarter of a mile back to his cop car, and they put us up in a motel overnight. And if it wasn't for them, we would have had to sleep in a cold car that night. So I want to start out with being grateful for my heroes in life. People that, if they didn't love, if they didn't have a heart, if they didn't have drive and ambition to do what's right in the world, we may have died. My son might not want to be a cop now. He might have wanted to be a bad guy. But now, since he got to ride in that cop truck with those guys alone, he wants to be a cop now. That's a beautiful story for me. That's a breaker of a chain in his life. So today, my gratitude list. See, there it is. This is what I'm grateful for, guys. I'm grateful for new beginnings. I'm grateful for animals and reptiles, amphibious critters alike, new family, my money, my experiences, my babies, the honeybees, there's a key, angel trees, grass, moss, algae, awareness of self, confidence, healing, giving wisdom, helping hands. Forgiveness and apologies. People who want to save themselves. My car, obviously, because it's my spaceship. Just doing my best every day with the intentions of doing better and being better, being a better human to everyone. I used to be crazy. I don't know if you guys could tell. Let's see. Oh, I'm grateful for good moms, and I'm even more grateful for great dads. I didn't have that. I had a grandpa though, so I'm super super duper grateful for my grandparents, my granddaddy, my grandmothers, all of my ancestors, my new experiences. That's been the one that's really got me together. Peacocks are also my favorites. Rabbits and birds. I don't know if you guys looked or seen, but I totally called in a whole flock of birds, blackbirds, the other day. That's what was happening in that short I did. I was calling them in. They were nowhere around, and I called them in with some seeds, with some food. I gave them good food, and I gave them good love. I talked to them like they were humans, and they answered me. They weren't afraid of me no more, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to connect with them, because we're only really hurting us and them. And they don't deserve it. But anyways, so I think everyone's doing great out there. I think everyone's doing their best that they can for the time. Until, like, we gotta all wake up. We all have to wake up now because it's a serious time and everybody knows it's serious. Mommy's making us know that if something don't change in this world, that, God only knows. She only knows. He only knows. They only know. It only knows. So I've been on this great big journey, and the reason why I've been on this great big journey is to figure out what we need, where we're lacking, and what has to happen. I've been put in charge of that. Me. I'm so excited about it. I don't know what the universe has in store for me, but I know that I'm excited about it. I'm ready. I'm willing. And where do I go next? Oh yeah, that's right. The White House here in just a little bit, which I will be recording something else, whatever comes from my heart. But I wanted to go ahead and get that pot, warmed up, get it ready to start boiling. So I'm talking to you guys this morning about what I think needs to change. I think that we need to start cleaning, and I think that our homeless people need to be homed. They at least should have the right, because it's called equal living rights. That the housing authorities or Noro, is trying to make something like that happen. However, it's a big thing, and it's going to take a big team. So I think that I have seen probably over 150 abandoned properties all over the United States where they can be refurbished, remade into something brand new. Of course, we have to tear it all down first. It's their, order of procedure, which one of my esteemed bosses once told me, Mike Bolton. Yeah, I totally called him out. Order of procedure. We have to do step by step in the order it is supposed to go so that it can be made into something. Because if we skip a step or two, well, when we're building that foundation, if we forget to attach a board to the next board, or if we forget to pour the concrete in the base, in the big hole we just built, and frame it up, it's all going to come tumbling down. We're going to have massive issues where we don't want to have massive issues. If we don't glue a pipe together, the pipes come apart. It's just what it is. So we need to make sure everything's perfect working condition before we start going. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not done with my journey yet. But please, leaders of the world, listen to my words and come to me, because I need your help. I can't lead alone. It takes a team. It takes a faculty. And I know that. So I'm calling all of my helpers. Was it Rubble and crew? I need some helpers. So I'm trying to make something last here. Something beautiful. Something that changes the world for you, for me, but most importantly, among all, guys, this is what this is all about. For our babies, for our children. We have to leave a legacy. We have to get ready to leave something on the ground for our babies to come, because they're not just one that's coming, right? It's not just our one child or our two children or our 9. that amplifies times 9. You know what I mean? Because each one of those children, we're just going to think hypothetically, have one child. What if they have 2 children? Well, what if they have 3 children? My grandfather and grandmother had 12 kids, and I have 100 cousins. From 12 came 100. That would have just, I mean, and God only knows how many other little rugrats we got running around. So let's just do this together. That's what I'm asking for. I want some teamwork. And I believe in you. And I always will. Somebody's got to. Bye, guys.